Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jeff. Tonight we are finally getting to catch up a little bit on stuff that I've missed over the past week and a half from being busy with ATs. Shout out to my boy Mingy. And with KCON. So this is XG with Undefeated. It's a performance video. They released this song for the game Valorant, which I actually used to play Valorant, so I'm wondering if I'm going to get any of these references. When I say used to, though, I mean like way back when it came out years ago, not like recently. But anyway, I don't know if this song is in English or not, so I'm going to have subtitles. And honestly, because XG typically involves a lot of rap, I would need the subtitles anyway. I might even go ahead and pull up lyrics on the other screen just to see if I can follow along, because I've already checked and it does have English subs. But who knows? We'll see. But let's head over and check out XG with Undefeated. I did, I think it was Woke Up. Really enjoyed that one. Going to see their concert in October with my buddy. So let's see what else they've got. Also, coming up after this one, there will be a video for their actual newest music video. I think it's called Something Ain't Right. But anyway, one step at a time, right? All right, here we go. Nice little funky beat here. A little grungy.
Undefeated. That's why they call me undisputed. I'm breaking up another season. I've been up on my stats. Now would you look at that? Undefeated, locked and loaded. We about to blow. Caught him with that left, I leave him tapped out on the floor.
Okay.
Itchy, sticky, swishy, watch me bank a score. Up in the boat, I'm in the zone, yeah.
Go to the fire, the breath. King of the jungle and beat my chest. They say I'm posing the threat. Just like a puppet, I'm cutting the net.
Ring on my finger,
Okay.
yes. Like playing chess and I don't even sweat. That's what I call it finesse. That's what I call it finesse. Ain't no rivals, ain't no rivals.
Ooh, vocals.
They can try, but they're never ever slowing me down. On arrival, this is my show. Crossing my heart, they know we are undefeated. That's why they call me undisputed.
Let's go, ladies.
I'm ranking up
The song is full of swag. Just like almost any video game partnership song.
I pop on with the jumper, then the adios. Gotta go. I'm the prima donna, make him do the most. Not enough, I'm just warming up. We up in the cut. Oh, I'm ready to hunt. Time to eat it up. Oh. 2-step, look who's scared. Now you on the run. You gon' hear my soundtrack go dun 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 dun. I was starting riots when I pulled the stun. I got him shook. I'm on a bro. Check on my stats. Ain't no rivals, ain't no rivals. They can try, but they're never ever slowing me down. On arrival, this is my show. Crossing my heart.
Love the mix of rap with vocals here.
That's why they call me undisputed. I'm ranking up another season. I've been up on my stats. Now would you look at that? Hey, even though it's been a long way, even at the top, I'm right away. And we do it all again. Oh, just remember the time, remember the climb. Not a glitter and shine. Oh, we on top of the world. Need I remind you? They know we are undefeated. That's why they
I didn't
call me
need a reminder, but
undisputed.
I'll take one.
I'm ranking up another season. I've been up on my stats. Now would you look at that?
Okay, I know this is a song for a game, but I really hope they do this at the concert, because this song was dope. Okay, so we're going to listen again. I'm going to break down as many bars as I can. But obviously, the message of this song is just having that swag and, you know, making it to the top of the leaderboard. Which works out well for their brand. You know, they want to take over the world with their music. And of course, it works well for the video game because you want to be at the top of the standings. For those of you who don't know, Valorant is like an arena shooter. You play in generally, unless they've changed the format, you play, I think it's 5-on-5. And you have characters that you select, and you try to, assuming you play competitively, you try to rank up by beating as many people as you can. You climb the leaderboard just like you would see in League of Legends or any of those type of games. So that's why we're getting this talk about being undefeated, climbing the leaderboard, all that kind of stuff. So, like I said, let's go back and listen again, and we'll see what we can catch here. But just from a music standpoint, really like that song. And I also like the fact that you don't have to play the game to enjoy the song. A lot of these collaborations have actually done a really good job of doing something where the song can stand on its own without needing the game for you to understand it. Think of La Seraphim, Perfect Night with Overwatch. Think of New Jeans with Gods for League of Legends, or really any of those League of Legends songs like KDA with Pop Stars. Like, most of these songs that partner with games, they've done a great job of making it to where you don't have to play the game to get the song. Alright, so performance-wise, we're starting with the backup dancers. Then we get the girls highlighted here, each one wearing a certain color.
Undefeated, that's why they call me undisputed. I'm breaking up another season.
Alright, so that's pretty self-explanatory. I've been about my stats, putting in work, talking about, in this particular game, we're talking about kill-death ratio, like having more kills than deaths, assists, and obviously ranking up. But in terms of the song itself, been about my stats, like we could be talking about charts, we could be talking about tickets sold for concerts. It doesn't matter. These lines stand off on their own.
Undefeated, locked and loaded, we about to blow. Caught 'em with that left, I leave 'em tapped out.
So we went from locked and loaded, we about to blow. So we got the gun reference, which again, Valorant is in a shooter. Then we got caught him with that left left him tapped out on the floor. So we're hitting him with a knockout, throwing in some boxing references here.
On the flow,
Sanni Ichi is Japanese, but is that 3-2-1 or 1-2-3? I don't know, because I have done a terrible job with my Japanese studies. But I think it's 3-2-1 because I think Ichi is 1. But yeah. Anyway, most of y'all probably already knew that. I'm just talking out loud. So watch me bank a score. There's a lot of potential meanings for this. Now, if we're talking about the game, then, obviously more kills, but, and up in the board, like the scoreboard. But watch me bank a score could also mean, so if you bank something, it could be like a basketball reference, like banking it off the backboard into the net. So as another potential sports reference there. But also the phrase banking a score or scoring a bag or anything like that, talking about getting that money. So Gojira Fire the Breath, I think is a Romaji reference to Godzilla. It could mean something else, but I'm pretty sure that's what it means, which would make sense with the fire breath. And yeah, anyway, spitting the lyrics out here from Kokona. Then we get also a King Kong reference, King of the Jungle, I'm beating my chest.
Just like a pebble, I'm kinda.
Then we do have a sports reference here. So I mentioned like the potential for banking a score, talking about banking the ball in basketball, but just took a dub and I'm cutting the net. That's something you see when you win a championship in basketball, especially like March Madness or something for college basketball, where they'll win the championship and then they'll climb the ladder and cut a piece of the net off as like a souvenir. It's a tradition. I don't know why it started, but it just is what it is.
Ring on my finger, but yes, like playing chess and I don't even sweat. That's what I call it.
So like playing chess, like talking about being very cerebral, like I'm planning moves. You might also hear the expression I'm playing chess, you're playing checkers kind of thing.
Finesse, that's what I call it, finesse. Ain't no rivals, ain't no rivals.
Obviously,
They
nobody
try,
can rival
but
me.
they're never, ever slowing me down. On the
Nobody's
ride,
getting in my
this
way.
is my show. Crossing my heart, they know we are undefeated. That's why
Love the
they call
bounce
me
when we come back to the chorus.
I'm ranking up another season. I've been up on my stats.
That line right there, though, the ranking up another season, if you take it in the context of the game, it's obvious. If you take it in just the music concept, though, we think about having different seasons of life, not just spring, summer, winter, fall, whatever, but, excuse me, but, you know, like having life as different seasons, different times in your life. And when they say I'm ranking up another season, like, okay, it's a new season. I've done the best I could in that season. Now I'm ranking up, I'm moving up, I've done better. Now we're ready for the next season kind of thing.
Been up on my stats. Now would you look at that? I pop on with the jumper, then the adios. Gotta go.
So, okay, this is, first off, okay, I'm a sports guy. So I love when they throw in all these extra little sports references. It reminds me of Home Run from 17, just being like all the baseball references. So I pop one with a jumper. So we talk about, jump shots in basketball, but in the context of the video game, you can pull a fairly advanced move called a jump shot, where maybe there's an obstacle here and there's an enemy on the other side and you jump up, or some of the characters have special abilities that allow them to like kind of hover or whatever, but you can jump up and make the shot. And then adios, gotta go. So I'm peacing out. You're not going to find me in the same spot. I'm never standing still. Both applicable to their career and the video game.
I'm the prima donna, make him do the most. Not enough, I'm just warming up. We up in the cut. Oh, I'm ready to hunt. Time to eat it up. Oh,
Then we get a slight shout out for their concept, the wolf part of their concept. I know they're also like from another planet and they're taking over the worlds with their music, but I'm ready to hunt, going back to that wolf theme that we've seen before. Time to eat it up. Yeah, step on me, queen. I like the music there, but also so when you hear like dun 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 kind of thing, it's like a suspenseful reveal. So they're comparing themselves to that suspenseful reveal that you might hear like of maybe a villain in a movie or something like that. So they're like, yeah, I'm the main character here. I'm what you should be scared of.
I'll be starting riots when I pull the stun. I got him shook, I'm on the road, check on my stats. Ain't no rivals, ain't no rivals. They can try, but they're never ever slowing me down. On arrival, this is my show. Crossing my heart, they know we are undefeated. That's why they call me undisputed. I'm ranking up another season. I've been up on my stats. Now would you look at that? Hey, even though it's been a long way, even at the top, I'm wide awake. Yeah, you know it's XG, and we do it all again. We the ones that can't be. Oh, just remember the time, remember the climb. Not a glitter.
So this line right here, just remember the time, remember the climb, is kind of like, even though you've got that swag, And even though you've done all this work to get to the top and you're the best in the world, you might even be the best that's ever done it. Just remember the time you took to put in to get good at what you did, the training, the honing your craft. Remember the climb that it took to get you there. In other words, maintain at least a little humility, even though you're flexing on them. You got to remember those tough times, because that's how you got where you are, and other people are going to be just as hungry going through that too. Yeah, and now the glitter and shine, like it's all paid off. Look at where you were, look at where you are.
Undefeated. That's why they call me undisputed. I'm ranking up another season. I've been up on my stats. Now would you look at that?
I wasn't even paying attention to the choreo much, but the choreo was pretty dope too. All right, guys, that was XG with Undefeated. That song was fantastic. Like I said, I really hope they do that at the concert. I don't know if they will, because I don't know how much of this they have the rights to. Like with all those other game partnership type of songs, I'm really not sure who owns the rights and who's allowed to perform. Like, does Valorant own this and XG was just their collaborators? Or does XG have performing rights? I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows, and somebody will probably tell me, but I'm interested to see if they'll do it at the concert. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Shout out to our Patreon supporters. They'll be up here. But you guys and your support are fantastic. Thank you so much. For those of you who don't know, there is a Patreon. There's free stuff over there. There is paid content, of course. The paid content comes with guaranteed prioritized requests that get to the top of the queue every month. It also gives you access to stuff that I can't put here on the YouTube channel. There's a link to the request queue in the description below, along with instructions on how to make requests. There are free requests, but I can only do one per person. It'll show you all the stuff down there. And if you want to get a request to the top of the list, but you're not interested in Patreon, there is a link to the PayPal where you can sponsor one that way. Thanks for checking this one out, guys. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.